Hello and welcome to another episode. In today's episode, I want to fix a few things. So mainly I want to stock up on some of the items in my undead dice shop, and yeah, basically that's most of the work, but I also want to have or fix an XP farm using Cactus or cacti, but I don't want to make a piston zero-tick piston cactus farm. I could do that, but I really want to use my cactus farm over here instead. I think it would add some nice addition, and I'm also quite often when I'm AFK at my mob farm, so I think that will be fine, and it feels a bit less cheaty, although I don't really mind if it feels cheaty or not. But I also went on an end raid and just came back home, so I was out from my shulker boxes. I had one shulker shell left, so I even used up some of my sand shulker boxes for the dye farm or the dye shop. So I desperately needed to go on an end raid, and I got some elytra, some armor pieces. Some are good, some not that good, but mainly I got these many. So how many is that exactly? So 64 times 9 plus 24. Oh, so it's exactly 300 shulker boxes. That's quite nice. Hopefully this lasts more than a week. I had 220 shulker boxes last week, and they are all gone. And I also got some gems, a stack of diamonds, some emeralds, 2 shulker heads, some weapons and tools. Not quite a lot of weapons, but not many tools. So yeah, but probably what I want to do is start on continue working on the cactus farm and build that up to make it produce even more cactus. And then I would like to, that might be in another episode, but I would like to bring it to maybe that corner over there and have it with lots of furnaces, so I can go and get some XP from that farm. And I would like to use the one Il Mango just posted, maybe not just for you, but I think it was a day or two. He posted an cactus XP farm where the hopper below the furnace locks, so you can repair a whole pickaxe or anything really, just from picking out items from one furnace. So I'd like to build that and also move the cactuses from there to here automatically, so I don't have to go back and forth with a lot of shulker boxes, and then also have a return way, so I can so I don't have to go back with empty shulker boxes. But I also want to do the blue dye farm and a lot of other things, so we'll see what I'll do. And I also want to make a slime farm sometime, because probably somewhere around the pyramid, since I'm here quite often. It's a new day, and it's actually 2 new days since I last recorded. I felt a bit off yesterday, and didn't have any directly inspired things to do. Whoa, there's a lot of mobs both there, but also there. Yeah, as you can see, I built the cactus farm. And for now, just looks nice to see all the mobs die. Well, for now, I think 5 layers is enough. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. I think that yields about a cactus every like 1.5 seconds, which is enough for now. Maybe I'll build up some more layers later, but that's quite easy to do since I don't really have a specific roof at the moment. I might do something like that at the top later, but yeah, not now, or even actually something like this roof over here. So I built it up, and I also dug this whole area down. I created a shulker loader, which is here. There's actually not a shulker here. I know why. Okay, so this solution doesn't work. I was going to make so like if this dispenser is empty, I will get a signal, or when a new shulker box comes in, it will get automatically dispensed, which I see a flaw in now, since yeah, I need a bit of delay here anyhow. So let me fix that real quick. Okay, so it should be fixed now. So when empty shulker box comes through this, the comparator sends out a signal which powers this redstone here, or which powers the block, which powers the redstone, and then there's a 6 redstone delay. Then I also dug out here, so that's where, so the dropper here will shoot out an item. I have yet to dig out the stone here and the stone in this hole, but yeah, it will send down the item and off all the way into the pyramid in that corner, like farthest away over there, and smelt the cactus into my XP farm, and then the empty shulker boxes will go all the way back here and into this dropper here. And in total, I probably want 15 shulker boxes in total. So my next thing is basically just to dig this out all the way into the pyramid, which is quite far. So around 200 blocks that way, a bit more than 200 blocks, and then wasn't that many blocks in this direction. It should be around 60 blocks in that direction. So let me get into that, and I'll see you guys later. I have now dug out the area. I haven't filled it with water yet, or water streams, but this is how far it is, or how long. It takes a turn and then all the way back. So now I'm going to place in all the water. Yeah, all the water. All the water has now been placed. So if we fly here again, you can see there are 2 water streams, and they go all the way, and even, let's see, up here. And I had to move this 1 block out because I can't really have the water end on this block, because I can't stop the water from flowing onto the repeater over here. So I had to add another hopper here. Yeah, so this is finished. Now it's just, now I think I'm going to create the actual XP farm, or the smelter off all the cactuses up in the pyramid. and then connect the two systems together, which basically is just digging down and connecting the water streams. The XP farm, or the XP machine, is finished. So yeah, this was released by Ilmango just a few days ago. So what this does is it smelts enough items or cactuses here to repair one full pickaxe or sword or anything else really when you take out all the items here. While this looks complicated, it's, well, I made it, I accidentally put this whole section one block too low. Like this note block here was, I put it to this spot, and I noticed when I build up like this part, so I had to tear it all down on both sides, both here and here, and build it up again. And then there's also this, that sometimes when I place something in front of an observer, it can update the entire machine so that it ends up in a fail state, or not in a fail state, but in a wrong state. So like half the machine is updated, and well, it's in the wrong state. So I had to move a few things, remove blocks, remove all these cauldrons with water and place them in again. And yeah, it's quite a bit of a hassle. But now it's finished and I hope it's working. So here is the input stream for the carpet, which I'll use a carpet duper. Here is the input source of cactuses. So what's left to do is create a carpet duper somewhere down here, so it's not very noisy if you're standing around here. And then there's also digging down to the tunnel that I made previously and create a shulker box unloader here, or maybe above this machine. I have now created the carpet duper, as you might expect to hear. It's not going at full speed, but I don't really need that. Let me get out of here so it's not that loud. I don't need to have it go in full speed because, well, there's only one hopper that's sucking out the carpets. So next up is the shulker unloader, which will be up here and connecting the two systems. I think the shulker box unloader is finished, so the shulker boxes will come here, and I have, as you can see, just a few items in both these shulker boxes. So if I drop them here, 1 and 2, you can see the first one is dispensed. And this is based on Nembon's design, and the second one didn't get dispensed. Well, then I probably made something wrong. But as you can see, the items go at least correctly. So 10 items here, and the shulker box goes here, which will go into this dropper once the next shulker boxes come in. So one shulker box is always stuck in this hopper here. So I need to fix this up, but otherwise the we'll go into this dropper, which will shoot the items out here into this water stream and drop down to the area below the ground in the tunnel. So that's it, I think. So let me fix this and connect this into the input stream for the items. Man, those carpets are clogging up. Maybe it doesn't turn off correctly. I need to check that as well. The water transfer system is now complete, so I've now hooked it up, and if we go and look down here, let's see. Ooh, and not fly into the the store. This is how it looks like, and yeah, so shulker boxes come all the way from here. So let's try and hook the system up and see if it works, or actually start it over here. Let's see, so there should be quite a few shulker boxes, so all that's left to do is this. And now this is empty, and actually let's fly there, see if we can manage. Probably we can. So let's not stand too close to the water source, or we will pick up the items. So they should be on their way and coming very soon. Here they come. Oh, that's troublesome. This is locked now because there's something in here. I see, so we need a short pulse instead. So we need an observer. Observer here, and then just connect the redstone here. This should be enough. So this should go over here. Now the system should be working, I hope. So one thing is melting at least. It will in time start to fill up the next and the next and the next and the next. So yeah, this is working so far. Now we just need a collection system for all the green dye that is melted, like here. Well, something isn't working because this system isn't moving correctly. I wonder why. So maybe something is in the wrong state. It seems to be working now. Now the problem is I have to go and do this for all these other. I have now added I don't even remember if I showed that last time. Here's a shulker loader for all the green or cactus green that comes in. So it loads here and then outputs into this. And here is the input, and I also hooked up the chest above there. So this is a non-stackable item filter. So if I input things in the chest above, I'm just going to show which chest it is that I mean. This one over here. So if I input this one, and I made it a trap chest, so it doesn't really. Oh, this light turns on when I'm opening the chest. And then I also, like, if I input the cactus green, it goes back into the system. So I'll show you down here how it looks. So this was too far down. So here we have, let's see, where is it? Here. Here is the input chest where I just was. So if you input, let's say, cactus green, the cactus green goes to this direction, and I really need to remove this, but then I need to take it out. lucky. And then we have, if I input these, they go back to this dispenser, which fills the shulker boxes. So that's an easy way. So when I take out any green dye from a furnace, I can just put it back into the system, and as you see, it goes back here. And here's also an overflow system. So if this hopper here gets full, this hopper is unlocked and goes down here, and all the way down here is a disposal system for the items. So yeah, that works as well. And so basically I'm done, but the system is, well, I built it in the wrong state, so sometimes it just hangs itself and I have to restore it to what I think might be a correct state. So yeah, I'm just waiting for whenever I can hear these like pop instead of, or when I can hear the droppers, that means they have locked up. But for now, I think these are correct. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I should check. Although they have just smelted half the amount that I usually want, because I put all the items here in the bottom, but when you start they should actually be in the top, I think. Did I? Maybe I put them in the top. Not sure actually. Could try it out. But then I might have to fix it now. And I don't have time for that at the moment. So maybe I'll record. For you it will be in a second or two, but yeah, for me it will be in a few days, since I'm going back home to my hometown to visit my mother for her 66th birthday. So yeah, see you soon. I'm now back from my hometown and celebrating my mother's birthday. So I've even gone ahead and tried these out. As you can see, it looks a little bit different, and these weren't working correctly. I thought they were, but they weren't. So I had to log on to the world download from Ilmango and just see or put everything into your right state. Now I think all, maybe not these three are in a correct state, but all others should be in a correct state. I even tried this once before, and it reset correctly and stopped correctly as well, and this one as well. So yeah, I really like the system. I also changed up a few things. So as you remember, this wasn't here. So this is the carpets. Yeah, you can see the carpets coming in here. And before I had them, well, they would all stack up over here. So instead of having just one hopper line going through this, I changed it up. So I added one over here that powers this hopper line over here, goes to the 6th first, then the line goes up. Let's use an ender pearl instead. So then it goes up here and down here to 2 other hopper lines. Maybe I can actually go down here so you can see, even though it's a bit hard to see from up here, but down here. So you can see here is the to the back 6 of the ones we were looking at, and these 2 hopper lines go to the back 6, then, or this one actually, just this one, and then these 2 go to the front 6 of these, and then finally back here this one goes to the back 6 of these smelters. And then if any items are left over, they just get destroyed by this cactus, so we don't have lots of entities, yeah, just lying about. So that got fixed. I also had to like go in here and change a lot of things, so I added this place so I can just go in like this and go and change like the hoppers or these. Then I also had to like change all the servers and stuff. Then I also finished. So yesterday I was feeling quite tired. Today I was also feeling a bit tired, even though it's quite late today. I'm feeling a lot better now. Today I added this line over here as well, so all the shulker boxes get dispensed into the water stream, which goes all the way, let's fly there, all the way here and up into this dropper tower, which sends them into just up there. There was one more thing. Oh yeah, this lamp over here is turned on if this dispenser is empty. The lamp over there is turned on, so I know that I can need more shulker boxes for the system if I want to save more green dye, which I probably don't need really, since yeah, I have quite a few, as you can see. So I really like that I could manage to get the dice coming into this, so it's just next to this one, instead of having it like way over here. I think that will be everything for this episode. See you in the next episode, and thanks for watching. Bye.